Hey everyone, today we're talking about a gaming laptop that actually gets the basics right. No cheap shortcuts, no gimmicks, just solid performance where it matters. I've seen too many budget laptops cut corners on cooling, screen quality, or raw power, and by the time you upgrade, you're already out more money than you planned. So if you're serious about gaming without compromise, this HP OMEN 16 with RTX 5070 Ti and AMD Ryzen AI 9HX375 might be exactly what you need. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, let's talk about the heart of this machine, the AMD Ryzen AI 9HX375. It's a 12-core beast with boost speeds that don't throttle under load. I ran a few heavy games and even some AI workloads, and it never broke a sweat. That's huge because a lot of laptops in this price range start to lag when you push them, but this one keeps up with high-end desktops. Pair that with 32GB of DDR5 RAM, and you're not just gaming, you're multitasking like a pro. Stream while you play? Edit videos in the background? No problem. The RAM is fast enough that you won't notice any slowdowns, even with Chrome tabs eating up half your memory. Now, the display is where this laptop really stands out. It's a 16-inch WQXGA 2560 by 1600 panel with a 240Hz refresh rate and a 3 milliseconds response time. Colors pop, motion is smooth, and the high resolution means you're not squinting at tiny text or blurry textures. I played a few fast-paced shooters like Call of Duty and Apex Legends, and the clarity combined with the high refresh rate made every frame feel responsive. It's the kind of screen that makes even older games look fresh because you can actually see the details. And since it's an IPS panel, viewing angles are great, no color shift when you lean back or share the screen with a friend. The RTX 5070 Ti is no slouch either. It handles ray tracing and DLSS 3 with ease, so you can crank up settings without worrying about frame drops. I tested it with Cyberpunk 2077 at max settings with RT Overdrive, and it still ran at over 60 FPS. That's not something you see in most gaming laptops unless you pay way more. The GPU also stays cool thanks to the OMEN's dual-fan cooling system, which is a big deal because overheating kills performance over time. I ran it for hours straight, and the fans were loud but not obnoxious, and the temp stayed in check. Storage is another area where this laptop doesn't cut corners. It comes with a fast NVMe SSD, and since it's a 1TB drive, you've got plenty of space for games, apps, and files without needing an external drive right away. If you ever need more, there's an extra M.2 slot, so upgrading later is easy. That's a feature a lot of budget laptops skip, forcing you to buy a separate drive or deal with slow storage. The connectivity is solid too. You've got two USB-A ports, two USB-C ports, one with Thunderbolt 4 support, HDMI, and a headphone jack. The Thunderbolt 4 is especially useful if you want to hook up an external monitor or dock for extra productivity. I used it with a USB-C hub to connect a 4K monitor, and the data transfer was smooth, no lag or stuttering. It's the kind of setup that makes this laptop feel like a desktop replacement, which is great if you're tired of being tethered to a single screen. The OMEN 16 also runs Windows 11 Home out of the box, which is a nice touch. The OS is stable, the interface is clean, and you're not stuck with bloatware that slows everything down. Plus, Windows 11 has better support for modern games and apps, so you're not fighting with compatibility issues. Now, no laptop is perfect, and this one has a couple of things to keep in mind. The battery life isn't great, expect around 3 to 4 hours of light use, which is standard for a high-performance gaming laptop, but don't expect it to last a full workday. Also, the keyboard is decent but not mechanical, so if you're used to gaming on a full mechanical setup, it might feel a bit mushy. It's fine for most people, but competitive gamers might prefer something with more tactile feedback. Overall, this HP OMEN 16 Max is a well-rounded gaming laptop that doesn't cut corners. It's powerful enough for high-end gaming, the display is gorgeous, and the build quality feels premium. If you're looking for a machine that can handle both work and play without breaking a sweat, this is a solid choice. Check the link below if you want to see the latest pricing and details.